Did you ever end up meeting Ronaldo?
Actually, yes. When I started making money, I went to the accountant and he was like, yeah, I think you're doing marketing. I was 15.
15 years old?
Yeah.
And a company approached you.
Biggest company in Bulgaria.
Do you believe in this whole matrix system?
The scenario of a mafia sounds more exciting, but I think it's just stupidity. And someone told me to try industry. So I did try that for 2 months.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Vibe Show. So today we have a very special guest. Actually, a quite interesting one. Today we have a very special guest by the name of Micol. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys.
So I'm going to do a quick introduction. You are 25 years old.
Yeah.
You just did $30 million in revenue this year. And you're a skydiver.
Yeah.
I don't know how that went into it. But yeah, you've kind of just like started popping out of nowhere. But you've been doing this for a very long time. So
Yeah, correct. I've been behind the scenes doing this affiliate marketing type of stuff for like a decade. I started by accident when I was a teen.
yeah.
And yeah, I just decided that I wanted to share more of what I'm doing. And since a few years, I started enjoying my life way more because I used to be the geek behind the computer, messing with the platforms, trying to find new ways to, make more money, whatever. And then I don't know, I decided to just quit that mentality to work 10, 15 hours per day and just go out and explore the world. And it served me well.
When you were 17, you started running fan pages.
Technically 12. Yeah.
Oh, 12. Okay, you started when you were 12 years old.
Yeah.
So you had fan pages of celebrities and you started monetizing off that.
Correct. Yeah, my idol was or is Cristiano Ronaldo, one of them. And I was crazy for him because I used to play football, 10 years playing football nonstop. I was very competitive in that, and I loved the content that I would find about Ronaldo online. So I just created one fan page, named it Cristiano Ronaldo Videos, where I would post videos about him that I would like. And then my competitiveness started, where I just wanted to build the biggest Ronaldo fan page that was existing back then on Facebook. So Facebook pages, the equivalent, they still exist, but they're not so in as they used to be, at least in Europe and US.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I just got stuck in that game of getting more followers, and I managed to have on one page, I believe it was more than 4 million followers.
4 million. Oh, wow.
Fan page.
A fan page. I have 4 million followers right now. So you were famous without people knowing you're famous.
Well, I was making Ronaldo famous technically. I was just playing games, and I was just,
You started e-commerce. What is that called technically? When you're 12 years old, is that called e-commerce, or are you just doing it for fun?
Well, my accountant told me when I started making money, I went to the accountant and he tried to find the right category for my income. And he was like, yeah, I think you're doing marketing. I was like, oh, that was the first time I heard the word marketing. I was 15. I was sitting there with my parents at the accountant, and he's like, yeah, you're doing marketing. I was like, okay, so marketing.
So how old were you when you started making money?
14, 15. I was flipping pages because I had big ones, and I would just farm smaller ones and sell them for some money, a couple $100s, not more.
Wow.
But back then it was good money. And then I started making more of that because I started growing pages to 100,000 of followers and selling those for a few $1,000s each.
So 14 years old, you start making fan pages, growing them and selling them.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, the thing is, guys, I've had fan pages and I see them doing that. Because I remember early on, I had a few fan pages, and then after a while, it's like, wait, why am I following this account? Who is this? It's a different name. And I realized they had sold it to someone else and just completely changed the name.
Smart.
That's really
True,
smart.
yeah. You can rename the pages, you can merge them, you can do a bunch of things. And
So what's the most expensive page you ever sold?
To be honest, I was underselling them. I've sold... Background story was that they were claiming my Facebook pages using the Ronaldo name and merging them with the official one.
Yes.
So Ronaldo was the first celebrity to reach 100 million followers on Facebook, and 10 million came from me, basically.
Wow.
I had a Bloomberg interview that never got out because I was afraid, because they wanted to mention that I was making money off Ronaldo, and I didn't want to get in any legal problems. It felt like David against Goliath back then. So I never authorized to, release it. But I sold it for $4,200, something like that.
Okay.
But it still felt great. For me, it was just a game.
For a 14-year-old, It's pretty
Yeah.
I mean, if I was 14 setting pages, I'd feel like a mafia boss at that point. Imagine 14, you're setting accounts. Do you still have any for sale right now?
I don't do that anymore. I think I do have some Facebook pages still, but in some
I'm
blocked
gonna buy
accounts.
some right now. Like, yo, what do you have left? So what happened after that? So you started with Facebook pages, you were growing fan pages and setting them. So what happened after? Like, what was next?
I got hired by a company in Bulgaria because they wanted to buy my page. My reach was pretty nuts back then. I had on one single page, I would reach 25 million people per week.
25
Wow.
million.
Organic. So
And
I didn't
how
spend
old
a
were you
dime.
back then?
Yeah, 15, 16.
15 years old.
Yeah.
And a company approached you.
Many companies actually. And then this guy, he owns the biggest, it's a Bulgarian company, but the biggest company in Bulgaria. He flew on a weekend to meet me and my parents to offer me basically a job where I would get paid a revenue share from the AdSense revenue I would generate through my Facebook pages, send them traffic to them. And I just started making a few $1,000s per month, like $3,000 to $5,000 per month.
Damn.
16, around 15, 16. It's a bit blurred right now, but yeah. And then after a few months, I just decided to quit because money was good, but I couldn't execute what I wanted. So I sold a few more pages, bought a couple books, self-help books, the classic ones. Like
You made like $100,000. Said, you know what?
No, I wish.
want to
Not
buy
that
a book.
much.
I want to start buying books now.
Well, yeah, it did happen. Like revenues were probably also going down, and then I just reinvested my money in American fan pages. So Fast and Furious fan pages. I remember paying $300 for a $100,000 fan page, which felt small, but they were all US.
Yeah.
And they pay you way more if you have US followers
Yeah, of
for
course.
each click. So I started monetizing that, and I made my money back the day after.
Wow.
And at that time I was 17 because it was my last year in high school. And during that year, I made more than $50,000 profit off
Wow.
So
Facebook
you were
pages.
still in high school whilst doing all of this.
Yeah.
What was your experience like? Did your friends know you were making this much money? Did you face any struggles with it?
Sort of. Like I started sharing it a bit, but I got like weird energies sometimes.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, then you pay for lunch because why the fuck not?
I mean, if you're like 15 making $50,000. I mean, back then when we used to our lunch was like $5. So, I mean, you had enough to pay for the whole school.
Yeah, like it started off, well, it started off by I would just buy Ronaldo shirts because I could finally afford them. Then a PlayStation, then a TV. But then what? I didn't need anything, fortunately, because I don't come from a poor family. So I didn't have to pay rent or anything. I would support my mom as much as I could because she was taking care of me a lot. And that was my way to take care of her. But yeah, I had more money than I needed.
Did you ever end up meeting Ronaldo?
Actually, yes. Yes,
You're
but
like, yo.
it's not the way you think. Like it was very random. Like I just managed to sneak in the interview section after a Champions League match.
No way.
Because he came to Munich where I grew up, and he just signed my jersey basically, and that's it. But
Did you tell him like, hey?
no time,
Okay.
no
You made me rich.
time, no time.
No,
to-
but actually, Ronaldo stole your followers.
technically, yeah, and
Oh, you made money from Ronaldo.
I mean-
about that.
No, so here's the thing, guys. If you don't know how Facebook works, when you're gonna get verified, you can actually basically take all your fan pages followers and take them all for yourself. So I did that technically.
How does that work though? I don't
So
get it.
basically, because you're impersonating that person. So when I had my Facebook page verified, I think I was like on 1 million followers, but I think I had like 500,000 in all these fan pages, and just Facebook just like gives you all those followers, because that's basically people following because they think
For
it's
you.
you.
Yeah,
Smart,
correct.
yeah.
So you gave Ronaldo 10 million,
Yeah.
but I mean technically it was like a win-win.
It was like, I mean, what do I expect, right? But I was crying. Like, I was in tears many times. Like, oh, they stole my page. They
Well,
claimed.
so when they take the account, they close your account completely.
Oh no, the page is gone. Like you wake up or you just log in your Facebook account, and through in the list of your Facebook page is just gone.
4
And then-
million, 4 million followers just disappear.
Yeah, fortunately that page still exists because the guy that bought it at least still owns it. But with the other pages, yes, that's exactly what happened. And then you would go on the official page and you would see how it would just grow so quick out
Yeah.
of nowhere. Like obviously it grows because he's big, he's Ronaldo, but yeah, you could tell that the difference in new fans
Yeah,
was pretty much
suddenly you just
similar
got
to
a
mine.
crazy ton of followers. So anyway, so fast forward, your accounts got closed. I mean, yeah, right. Accounts got closed. Then what was next? Because you said you had like a bigger mission.
Yeah, I just switched from organic to paid. Very boring. Like what I did so far is pretty boring. Like it's just me sitting at a computer trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah.
And just climbing the ladder. Like, oh, if they pay me for clicks, it's because someone is making more money off those clicks. So I just climbed the ladder and I was like, okay, then I'm gonna pay people for clicks to sell my stuff. And that's the concept of affiliate marketing. So I just got into that when I was 18. Flew to Vegas after finishing high school. Had to fake my badge and ID to stay anywhere there and attend this conference where I was like very focused on affiliate marketing, and that's where I met my future partners. It changed my life basically. So
And who's that? Who's your future partner?
like a couple guys that I don't work with anymore, and my current partner that I still run the whole.
Is he anonymous?
He's not. No, his name is Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph.
Hi, Ralph. So right now, fast forwarding, what are you exactly doing? Affiliate marketing.
Yeah, so that's my bread and butter, my cash cow. That finances what I do.
So just for people that don't know what affiliate marketing is, like how can you explain that? Because obviously I know you sell stuff, you get affiliate commissions, but what are you affiliating right now?
Sure. So affiliate marketing is a business model. So essentially you sell third-party products and you get a commission for it. So if there is a company that has a product like this bottle of water and they don't know how to sell it, or they do, but they want to rely on affiliates, like salespeople online that will do the job for them, they will pay them a commission each time a bottle is sold. So it's very traceable. So, and essentially what it looks like is that I just create content, ads for YouTube or Facebook, and I invest my own money to generate sales, and I get, my revenues are the commissions that I get paid for each sale.
So right now, what's like the products you're selling? Are you selling everything, or?
I'm selling health products and financial products. So financial newsletters. So you pay like, let's say $50, you get in this funnel, and then they upsell you courses and other products or events, and they pay you hefty commissions for that. Or supplements such as health products such as supplements. Same thing, like anything to help support your health. So.
Okay. Okay, financials and health products.
Yeah, those are like the categories that in the game pay you
the most money.
Yeah.
So right now, this year, you did $30 million in revenue.
It was last year. This year, I have no idea how it's going, but it's going okay. So it's still like, it's been like 3 years with this pace, and it bounces between like 20 and 30 million in the last 3 years. So
and you're doing this all alone?
No, with my partner.
I mean, but like you don't have like much staff under you.
That's correct. So we're technically 0 employees. I just started including some of my friends to develop some content because I want to do some other type of content like this one with you guys or my YouTube channel, whatever. So I had to I want to get myself a bit more out of the wheel that is spinning because it's been a bit repetitive. But I still enjoy it, like every now and then. But I mean, if I need to be there every day, I want to replace myself eventually.
So 0 employees and you made $30 million.
Yeah.
And apparently you only work 3 to 4 hours a week as well. I think I saw online.
Yeah, now yes, because I was able to replace myself a bit more. So, and also my partner is excellent. He's also on it every day. So that's awesome. So I'm very grateful for the people in my life.
Have you ever got into the crypto scene?
Yeah, I was. I'm an investor in that. I think everyone is by now, or many are.
Did you go heavy into it when you started, or?
Yeah, I started buying altcoins in 2017 and selling everything, then rebuying everything. Right now, I'm exposed, so I would say something anywhere between $500,000 and $1 million invested in cryptos, but I'm just keeping it there for portfolio, it's a long play. Yeah.
Long term.
Yeah.
Do you believe in crypto markets? I honestly, I started shifting my opinion about crypto, but I want to hear from a financial guy what you think about it.
I think it's a long play, man. I think it's also a war that's going on right now. It's interesting because it's a swift. Missed the word. It's a shift in power. So,
But I think like when crypto came out, I was the same. I was like, you know what, crypto for the people, freedom, da da da. But like now, I'm starting to feel like no, this is us getting more trapped.
depends, man. Like, the narrative can be confusing, and a lot of people are banking on like, buy Bitcoin to
Power to the people.
I went to this Bitcoin 2022 in Miami, this huge Bitcoin conference.
Yeah.
It felt like a cult at some point, but I still believe that it's gonna be part inevitably in our future. The question is how and what will stick. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum is like, that's what I like to stay on.
That's the two that everyone is just like solid about. Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Yeah, there are too many smart people in the game for this to turn out like, I don't know, just a bubble. I mean, it is a bubble, but something will stick.
There's going to be a few. The founder of Ethereum, if he doesn't make crypto successful, like he just looks like he is. Like, those evil guys in the movies that just know what they're doing.
He doesn't look evil. He looks completely lost. Like if you see him walking around at crypto conferences with he looks super nerdy. I'm like, how the hell am I trusting this guy with so much money? Like my savings are in his pocket.
But he sometimes looks like he's a hostage. Like he looks like he's great at coding, but like he's trapped. Like
he's being held hostage.
He's being held hostage to code for them. Like have you seen the way he walks? Like he has like his shoulders up like this.
I guess probably the type of persona you want to have in technology like that. Because if it's like, I don't know, someone too outspoken or that speaks everywhere and there's like, I don't know, could communicate a different feeling. It's definitely concerning if you just judge him by the appearance. But I think what he's doing is pretty
But I feel like
insane.
all of these tech guys are weird. Like if you look at the Elon Musk, he's planning something. Like he looks so scared.
I like Elon Musk. I don't know what it is. He definitely looks like he could control the world at one point, but
people play chess like with just as a game, and then there's Elon playing with the world.
Yeah.
Pretty mad. Like he has balls of steel. Like it's like the things he pulls off in his style, like just by posting meme or whatever, or just acquiring Twitter and just
acquiring Twitter.
Because you have to really be brave. Because even when he acquired Twitter, he was just making jokes, and for someone worth like 300 billion, every sentence can lose you billions, and he didn't care.
Yeah, imagine like on which level you need to be in your mind to just start playing around like that. Like I
want to buy Twitter, 50 billion, no problem.
Easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty smart because he controls essentially the platform that he was using to communicate everything he was doing.
Yeah.
So pretty smart move. Also, it makes him look like the savior because he makes
freedom of
speech. Brings Andrew Tate back.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. So it's like, oh yeah, this guy.
So talking about that, like, has there ever been a moment where you've been banned off any platform?
Yeah,
that sounds like a hard yes. What did you get banned for?
Well, I mean, not me personally, like not me as Alex, but yeah, when you're in the advertising game, especially with Facebook, bans can be nasty. Like they happen all the time. So it's pretty tough. Like people watching that, if they do any Facebook ads, they know the pain. So it's you need to be able to solve that. Maybe working with agencies, but you do get banned very frequently if you don't
is that for like the products being weird or?
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people sell weird products, so that it's them to blame. But Facebook can be also pretty tricky, and they just ban you for no apparent reason. Most of the time there is a reason, but a lot of the times it's just no freaking reason, and yeah, it sucks.
Is that like a mafia in this? Like because everything is always controlled by a big group. Is there like a big affiliate group that kind of controls?
No,
this?
I think it's just controlled by stupidity at the platform. Yeah, I think it's just poor judgment in making decisions at the company, Facebook, especially. It's definitely like the scenario of a mafia sounds more exciting, but I think it's just stupidity. Like often we think about conspiracy theories. But most of the times it's also just driven by stupidity, like not being able to manage a situation. And I think that's where humans fuck up a lot. Yeah.
But going back to crypto, what are your opinions on NFTs? Because I heard you actually had an NFT project.
Oh, yeah. So I was working on one and I didn't want to drop it until it was solid. also not having an audience makes it quite harder to drop anything. So I was in the process of building one. And then the market collapsed. So I was like, okay, there is no rush in dropping a shitty product right now. So it's okay. Like usually NFTs are like you create a hype, and after a month you drop, you cash in. That's your biggest payday, and then you start building the project. Because there's so many kids, especially in Dubai, that I met quite a few. It was their first venture. They capitalized on it, and they had the biggest payday. And then they had no motivation in continuing and delivering anything. And they just, rug pull everyone or not even like, it doesn't have to be a rug pull. Like people...
They don't know where to go from there.
Exactly. So they don't have the experience. So that happened. But yeah, I eventually need to bring it out. It was a pretty interesting project. Also because I got a tattoo on my arm. It was my first tattoo ever. So
what's it called?
Divergent.
Wait, so did you launch it or you didn't launch it yet?
No, I didn't launch it. No. I was building it, but I didn't launch it, and that's fine. Like I have time. I wanna build community for many reasons. Like to do cool things with cool people, and help people out. Like I developed a course because a lot of friends of mine were asking me what I do and how I do it. So it's like, instead of like training everyone individually, let me just like put up a video course together and just teach the mass. And with the NFT, it would be the same concept, just creating a space where people can learn and evolve. But yeah, that's for another time. So
making so much money, like, was there ever like, what's your motivation now? Because obviously you said you don't want to be stuck in that same wheel of money. So what's next for you? Like, what are you looking into getting to, because obviously I feel like money is no longer motivating you. I mean, it could be.
No, I love money. Money is a great freaking tool. Saying I don't want to make more would be a lie. So no, I want to have more fun and make money of that. So I think making content and videos is something that it's a form of an expression that I lack, because always behind the scenes, first for Ronaldo, then for these companies. Now it's like, I don't know, it's just not what I want to do forever, right? I mean, we're here to expand, learn, explore, express ourselves. And this is the next thing for me, just form of expression, having an impact, whatever that means, but just, inspiring people. I do inspire at small scale, my friends, my community. Like I get very good feedback. So I'm like that feeling, that's addictive. Like when you help people out and they're grateful and they share that with you. So I think that's where I want to go more. And I think YouTube, like you're doing yourself, it's a great platform. Like you have 11 freaking million subscribers on YouTube.
And that's the thing, people don't realize, like, until you go out, you're like, oh wow, these are actual people, that watch it,
Yeah, you get it's hard. Sorry, it's easy to get numb by the numbers. Yeah. When you forget, those are actual people. So what can you do with it? So I think as a YouTuber or anyone that has that kind of an influence, it comes with it should come with a sense of responsibility and duty to know what to do with it.
By the way, did you ever go to university? Because you started young.
No, man.
No university.
I considered it. So at 17, I was going to like business schools to do some courses to see if I would even like it. But I think if you want to do business, I'm not talking about like medicine or anything, because I think if you want to learn how to be, a doctor or whatever, and before cutting someone open, you should, study. But as a business persona, I would say going to a business school is the equivalent of reading a book about the taste of an apple instead of going out there, grabbing up an apple and giving it a bite and figuring out yourself.
That's actually true. That's actually the best quote I've ever heard.
I've never heard that analogy before. But
I hate business schools with all my heart. Some are great, but I think they don't develop business people. Yeah. Sorry, they don't develop entrepreneurs. Yeah. They develop great people that work for companies. And we need them. But if you go there with the intention, like, I'm going to go to the business school, my parents are going to pay $40,000 per year, and I don't know, I'm going to be the next Elon Musk. No, man, I think you should take that money that your parents are giving you and just make a business out of it. And
what advice do you have for young entrepreneurs? What's like the best word of advice you could give someone?
I developed my life by trying and failing, and there's no shame in failing. And I think no one remembers when you fail. So that's a big advantage if you understand it. So that should minimize the fear of trying. So just go out and try shit out.
What was your biggest failure?
failure. Probably an NFT. No, I'm joking. Like, it's one of them.
But I mean, you never launched, so is that a failure?
Yeah, well, it's not pulling the trigger is equivalent as missing a shot, but that's fine. Like, I don't know, we fail continuously. Like, just the nature of my business is we need to try so many things out, and just one out of like 20 will work.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. I don't know, biggest failure. Yeah, I lost thousands of dollars in testing things that don't work. Probably by now in the hundreds of thousands.
What's like the worst thing you tried, like product wise or affiliating? Was there like a weird product you tried to sell and you're like, nope, it's not working out?
So, on that note,
This sounds messed up. I can already tell. He's scared.
I didn't know many people online when I was 18, and I was introduced by this, paid media world, like investing money in ads. And someone told me to try. Can I say it, or is it haram? I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. I'll bleep it.
Okay, like in the industry. So I did try that for 2 months to sell some stuff on there.
Oh.
I didn't know you can buy traffic on it, but it was the weirdest months of my life.
Wait,
And
you were-
So you tried to sell what?
What were you selling?
It's like
Let's just get that clear first.
Wait, you were running ads on those websites, but
Yes.
but you weren't
Right.
selling those products, or you were?
no, I mean, what was I saying? I think it was like dating platform that you sign up, you pay a subscription, you get part of that commission. That's it.
Okay, so you're selling dating app stuff.
Yeah, that was
But to
probably
be
the
honest,
weird.
maybe like I always say, maybe trying like you know how people like when you try advertise on a platform no one else is, it might convert better.
No, bro, it's insane how much competition there is on there. Like you wouldn't believe it. Like it's so well established that I went to one of these conferences and everyone knows each other. You go there just new, and everyone is making like millions of dollars a day, and they just go there to party. They don't have to establish anything new because the relationships are there. They control. There's this company MindGeek who owns all the biggest websites in the industry. They make so much money. Like MindGeek, yeah, Canadian
I've never
company.
heard of that.
Well, you know their brand, but yeah, we can beep this out.
Bleep, 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 everywhere.
Haram.
Millions of dollars. But has there ever been a moment where you realized you could make some money and like somewhere where maybe you didn't want to and you said no to it, or you just always for
Yeah, absolutely. I think again, we spoke about responsibility, and money that doesn't justify any action you do. So there are very bad things you can do with it. You can promote terrible products that don't serve anyone well.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to, with good judgment and clarity, to understand if that's something you want to do or not. So it did happen that I would be proposed to, work on some products that I knew would crush it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not something that I would be proud of. So,
Damn.
and in fact, actually, when I was like 17 or so, I did promote some like giveaway, which I mean, maybe they would give away something, but you never know. I would just, they just told me.
You didn't have the full like background check of it.
Correct. But after some time, I mean, let's face it, it's not something good in the world to promote.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I was making money, but I don't want to continue doing this. So I had to stop. And then I was just waiting for karma to slap me back in the
You're
face.
like, something's coming. I feel it.
Yeah. I mean, yes, and you should be aware. Like a lot of people lose clarity over these things because they're blinded by the dollar.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous.
So talking about the money side of things, you said you still want to make some good money. Do you have like a money goal right now? Like, obviously you're making crazy stupid money right now, but is there like what's enough money?
I think enough money is the money you need to live the life you want, and I think I have that. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful. Like I don't work for money because I want to buy I don't know, something expensive.
Yeah.
Although I could, but that doesn't motivate me. I do want to buy more properties where I can live in and just establish myself.
I was gonna say, do you invest in like properties and stuff right now? Or?
Yeah, I'm actually building villas in Bali. So
No way.
that's like my side project. It's like my fun project.
I want to go to Bali.
Oh,
I want to go to one of your villas. So when are they ready?
Oh, it's gonna take some more time because right now it's Ramadan for them too. I mean, Bali is Hindu, but the workers come from Java, which is this other island next to Bali, and they just go back. So it's pretty slow, but I think in like 10, 12 months we should be ready. So
Do you have cars? Do you drive? Like, are you into cars?
I just got my driver's license like 6 months ago here in Dubai.
No.
Believe it or not.
So you just moved to Dubai.
No, I didn't, but I just got my license.
Okay.
You tried to say that as if it was like, because I moved.
No.
Is this your first license?
Yes, that's
Okay.
that was it is my first license. So yeah, I never cared about cars. I like to sit in the back. And then never. But now I started like driving, so I started developing like kind of an eye or a feeling. So right now, I'm renting a car, which is more than enough for me to drive around. But it's fun. Like it makes a cool sound. I had Rob in the car. And it's fun, like vroom, vroom, you know.
But still not going to like collecting. So right now you don't own any cars like for yourself?
I don't own cars. I'm actually, my whole lifestyle is based on renting things out. Like even the villas that I'm gonna build, I don't think I'm probably gonna rent them out, but mainly I'm gonna sell them. So
sell them and just keep
like
using that money.
because I move around so much that owning something like here or like it wouldn't make too much sense.
What do you do with your money? Like where is your money? Is it in the bank? Is it in crypto? Where's your money?
It's in crypto. It's in the bank. It's in borrowing bonds that yield, you know, like a few point percentages a year. That's fine. And now I'm willing to do other cool things with like content. It doesn't cost that much, but it's fun.
So you just all your money just bam, bank. You just check your checking account and it's like 10 million.
Yeah, I mean,
what's your net worth?
I don't know what I'm like. Actually, with affiliate, the net worth is pretty odd because it's a cash flow business, so you don't build assets. So right now, if I were to sell my company, I don't even know if I could, to be honest. Yeah. So even though we make like $20-30 million revenue per year, if I stop now, I wouldn't be worth much.
It's like a straight stop.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. But isn't like, do you not have like cash just sitting there to reinvest? Like,
that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay.
So some of it is blocked in the affiliate business because we need to like reinvest in ads because we spend a couple $1 million a month. So I need cash flow for that. But the rest is just yielding in bonds, doing boring things. The most exciting I would say is like Bali perhaps. Because it's something like I can touch, you know, it's like made of
real life.
Yeah, it's real life. Like it's cool because I always did this virtual digital stuff, and like this is fun, you know. Like you design your pool and like 2 floors, and that looks cool. Yeah, like you can touch it, and you share good vibes with others if they're gonna stay there, you know. So it's fun.
I heard you do skydiving.
Oh yeah. That
sounds like insanity. Like at this point, you're just asking to die. Like how did
Have you tried?
I've done it like twice.
There you go.
But like I don't want to do it. You know?
You don't want
It's more like I'm forced to do it for content. You know?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be forced.
Like, do you do it regularly? Like, how often do you do skydiving?
It depends, but yeah, I would say regular. I did skydive. When was it? 2021. I got my license. No, sorry, 2020. 2021. I moved to Dubai.
Yo, you have a skydiving license.
Correct. I got my skydiving license before my driver's license.
That's insane.
Oh my goodness
Not
gracious.
many people can say that.
Like imagine getting your skydiving license before your driving license. That's literally that's the first time I think anyone's done that. Like,
what do you have to do to get a skydiving?
It's like 1,000 hours of flights or I don't know.
No.
1,000 hours of jumping or something. I don't know. 40 jumps.
25 technically. Well, it depends which license you do, but the American license that's 25. It goes pretty quick. Like
so 25 jumps out of a plane.
25.
And then you officially have like a license for jumping or something, you know?
Yeah, it's very unrelatable. But when you get in the skydiving world, you actually tend to jump multiple times in a day. Like 5 times a day is average.
So the last time I went skydiving, we went up into the plane. It was this is a wild story. I never told this on camera.
Here at the Palm?
Yeah, we went here in Dubai in the Palm. So the plane goes up, and then the tutor, what do you call them? The coaches, the guys that are jumping with you.
Yeah.
They start like saying stuff and they start panicking. I'm like, what's going on? Like, we're in the air, right? And they're like, they're talking back and forth, and they're like, listen, it's too windy. We can't do this.
Oh.
So us coaches are gonna jump out the plane, and they're gonna land the plane with you guys. And we're like, why are you guys jumping out? You know, why are we staying on the plane? You know, because I know because it's too heavy to land again.
Oh,
so the coaches get to jump out, but we have to stay in. It was the weirdest experience of my life. I don't know.
it's scarier probably to go down than just to jump out at that point.
Yeah, because at that point, like, why are the coaches leaving?
Yeah.
No, because they said that airplane you can't land it again with that many people in it. I don't know. It sounded weird, but we got down safely.
It does sound weird, but okay. I mean, if they're pros, then
yeah, like I think maybe they just wanted to jump. Because I think because they left one coach with us. They actually did leave one person with us, but that person was quite sad.
With you.
Like with all the other guys.
Okay.
So all the guys, because you know, one coach, one jumper, like you jump together.
Yeah.
So we had one coach and like 5 of the, I don't know what you call us, patients. What do you call us? Patient, like people jumping. I don't know.
Yeah, patience after you got your adrenaline rush and you're dead on the floor. Yeah.
So that's weird. You really like? Are you into watches? Like, what do you do with this money? Because obviously.
Yeah, I started being into watches a bit more, but not crazy. Like,
what do you do with your money? That's what I want to know. Because obviously you're making money. I guess you're reinvesting.
I don't spend that much. Although recently I started buying some, you know, whatever, like some watches. Yeah, I'm looking into that. But just to store value, like that's my. Like I bought this watch, for example, when I was 18.
Yeah.
And it doubled in value. So I was like, oh, well, why not repeat the process, maybe at a bigger scale?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like watches. Maybe I'm getting into that. It's something that you learn to like, I think, as well.
Yeah.
We're not born with a watch. But yeah, I don't, like if I spend it on my lifestyle, but I'm pretty simple. Like I don't buy cars. I don't buy flashy things. Although in Dubai, I kind of adapted a bit, but... I usually wear black t-shirts, black pants. And
that's like
it.
Me every single day. Today, only the shoes have changed today. I don't know why I'm wearing gray shoes.
Yeah, today I'm more classy, but again, that's the Dubai. As soon as I'm somewhere else, broken t-shirts, broken shoes. I have like I bought a pair of shoes a year ago. I skydive with them. I go to the desert. I travel with them. I mean, I speak at conferences with them. I don't care. It's just one pair of shoes, always the same.
Yeah.
So this is like
do you have a trouble? Because here's the thing, like with these internet type of like affiliate stuff, do you ever have a problem of trusting? Like, let's say you have a partner now.
Yeah.
Is anything come down to trust?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, of course. Like there should be trust. I got scammed multiple times. Oh, one of the reasons why I didn't drop the NFT was because I got scammed as well there. Like,
you got scammed?
Yeah, I paid like close to 100K to some agencies. They didn't deliver anything because they were supposed to hype my project and work with like very promising influencers in the crypto space. They will get the right people on board, and here I am waiting for my money back, but it's never gonna come back.
$100,000 and they just disappeared.
Something like that. Yeah. It's a terrible experience. Actually.
I think that error was like because there was so much dumb money involved with it that like
Dubai was crazy, bro.
Everyone was just like charging crazy amounts for everything. It's like, and every NFT project I was dropping was actually just doing great.
Yeah,
kind of. You know, it was just like a real big bubble.
Huge amount of hype and pocketing from people that are they just want to make a quick flip, so they trust anything. And that's why there were a lot of scams, because when new technologies come up, the first adopters are always scam, like super smart people and scammers, because they see like, oh, I can make money off that, and then they run away with it, and that makes the industry look bad and it destroys it for a bit. But if it's a solid one, it will come back in a much better way, safe. And so
did you ever buy an NFT?
I did, yeah.
Any of the like Bored Apes, crypto?
No,
punks?
I bought a Clonex. I bought some others. I think some other projects. Yeah,
you still have them?
I do somewhere. Yeah,
like, just down.
Correct. Yeah, correct. But I did buy them to like show the crypto community.
Like, hey, I'm one of you guys. Yeah, that's what I did. I had a crypto channel. I was like, I look like an imposter at this point, you know. So I was like, bam, like mutant ape. I was like, you see, guys, I'm a crypto genius out here, you know?
Yeah, I'm a cool kid.
Yeah. And I remember, like, the thing is with crypto is all like ETH felt like dollars. Like, you know, when you're buying an Ethereum, so you're buying like 20 Ethereum for like a picture, you think it's like $20, but it was like $80,000.
Yeah, it's gamified. Yeah. I mean, depends at what stage you are with money that you can see 20 ETH as $20.
I mean, but, you know, when you're getting paid in ETH and, you know? Yeah, no, I mean, look, it felt like a lot less than what it was, you know?
How much money are you making with everything? Like, if you can share.
Man, here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie, I made good money, but like, I never really know where my money goes. So like, I just spend a lot and I don't know how. Because it's not like I buy too much.
I know, I saw a few Lambos out there.
Yeah, like I think the maintenance of the cars and just because I make money, I spend. Like today I was at a car dealership and I was like, I came back home, Mom, I think I just bought a Ferrari. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't know. The guy offered me it. I told him yes. I'm a man of my word. I can't say no.
Oh my! Wow,
I'm sorry, Mom.
yeah,
We have another Ferrari.
That's loyalty, man.
Yeah, no, I'm
man of
like,
your word.
When I tell my dealership I'm buying the car, I'm buying the car.
Man of your word.
I think
respect. That's good.
Yes. So obviously, you know Andrew Tate, right?
Heard of him? Yeah.
Heard of him.
I'm joking, of course. Actually, bro, I met you the first time at Prince Marcus's party.
No way.
At Halloween. Yeah. That's where I met Mr. Emory Tate.
Yes.
And the alien brother that was hiding.
Yes. Actually, a lot of people don't know this. I took Andrew Tate to a Halloween party.
Oh, you did?
I didn't actually end up recording anything because at the time my sister hated him.
Oh.
So like I was taking him around here and there, but like I was just like kind of behind the scenes, you know? Yeah, we took Andrew Tate to the Halloween party. That was a wild night. I can't really remember much. It was like there was a lot happening.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Also with the girls, like it was like ratio was 1 boys to 5 girls.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
this Halloween party, to get in, they specifically say you need to bring 2 girls for every 1 guy.
Or even more. Yeah, depends how cool you are, you know, like the scale.
I think for us, we got that, by the way. He was like, listen, so the guy is Prince Marcus. You guys don't know him. He has a Halloween party every year in Dubai. So I told him I'm bringing Tate. He's like, who's that? I'm like, man, fuck.
Bro, Google him.
Yeah, I tried. No, bro, I swear I sent him articles. Like, he genuinely had no idea. So I was like, listen, can I just, you know, like, we're coming. He's like, listen, 2 guys, and make sure you wear a costume. Yo, they weren't even. Tate pulled up to the door. He's like, where's this costume? I was like, bro, like,
He's the costume.
he is the costume, you know?
Yeah, actually, I remember like I think I have a picture somewhere with him, and like I was wondering, like my friends probably think it's someone in a costume, you know, because it's Halloween, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but it's actually him.
You got a picture with him on that Halloween night?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I kind of left the table, but that's crazy. That place was like filled with billionaires.
Yeah, there was the Phantom guy. There was the co-founder of Telegram. Someone told me, like, he saw my friend in Germany told me that there was a super famous rapper that I didn't even know.
No, the Telegram guy was with Tate. I think.
Yeah.
I think we came from his house actually. But it's crazy. In Dubai, do you like? Obviously, how long ago did you move to Dubai?
Like when was the first time? Like beginning 2021.
2020. Yeah. So it's 2 years you're here.
Yeah.
So moving here, did it not kind of feel weird? Because like here, there's a lot of money.
Bro, so I was never attracted to Dubai because it felt like a lot of sand and Lambos and blah, blah, blah. But my family lives in Europe, in Germany. So back then it was lockdown. So, and I went there to visit them because I was spending time in Asia, like out of this craziness in Europe, just to avoid and escape any possible lockdown or, you know. And, but then I was like, okay, Dubai is open. So what do I want to do? Do I want to stay in Germany where it's clothes and everything is real and it has like real culture because Dubai doesn't have any culture, it's fake? Or do I want to go to Dubai where everything is open and I can have fun? And then I was like, okay, that's like a no-brainer by now. Yeah. So then I came to Dubai and at first you do all the, you know, touristic stuff. Like you go to the mall, you go see the fountains,
Desert,
yeah. I booked all the restaurants that I could find that I liked. I had a list, but after a week I was like, okay, I'm done. And then I started meeting people and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like the city has a soul. Once you start living in it, you start meeting amazing people and from all sorts of kind, like super rich people, normal average people in the sense of income. You make good friends, you know, and it's like, okay, now I can stay here. And that's why I'm staying here
Sorry, where were you living before? In Germany?
No, I left Germany, what was it? Probably 2015, something like that. I was living in Malta. I was living in London.
You were moving around a lot.
Yeah, actually, like when I say I was living in Malta, London, it means I had a base there. But what truly happened was that I was just traveling around. Like, I was averaging, I don't know how many flights per year, just moving around because of like pleasure, mainly work, conferences, meeting people. So I'm a nomad, I guess you could say.
And where's your favorite place that you've lived?
There are many. I love Dubai right now, so I would say that's right now the top of my list. I love Phuket, Thailand, because I like to do Muay Thai. They have
Really?
insane camps.
You're into
yeah.
Muay Thai.
Yes. So
He's our boxer right there.
yeah.
But Muay Thai is different.
We wanted to go Thailand actually.
Actually, I really
should.
wanted to go. Yeah.
Bro, you should. Yeah, my friend Julius is there now. He's
Julius Dean?
Yeah, he's there now.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
because you can do insane camps there. Like you really shred, and because it's so warm, the conditions are great. Like you just sweat by just walking. And imagine like working out in those conditions with like Thai people that had 300 fights. You pay them $20 an hour, if not less, on one-on-one. You train with these guys that like now they have like belly. They drink a lot of beer and whatnot. But it's great. Like you train next to UFC fighters at these gyms. So you go there and there's like, oh, Alex Volkanovski just next to me, or Peter Yan.
You have like a world-class fighter, right? And he's training right there.
Yeah. There's one guy that fights, like his name is Rafael. I think you can book him still for like $50 an hour. Like it's insane. Like
He trained like Mike Tyson. Now he's like charging $50 an hour just to train anyone.
Yeah, I mean it's also a pleasure probably to do that. It's not for money, but yeah.
Are you looking into getting into fighting?
Why not? Like, yeah, could be. I could do one fight for fun, like maybe against another YouTuber.
If you could choose one YouTuber to fight, who would it be?
I never thought about it, but recently I was on my Instagram. And I saw that Iman started, Iman Ghazi started boxing. So I was like, winner takes it all.
He's a bit bigger than you though, I think.
Bigger in
Like
what
I think
sense?
weight,
Weight?
right?
I don't know. I met him once, but I knew who he was and not reverse.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I don't know.
You want to fight with Iman Ghazi?
I didn't really say that, but
Now it's okay.
I mean, he said in 1 year he's gonna do a fight. I think I heard, right?
okay.
Better get training.
I am training, but I think it's mainly like I need to build hype if I really want to do that. Like obviously, like
For
like
him.
who the f- is Alex Micol right now? You know, like I'm just coming out, so it will take time to build a name out there, and that's fine. It's part of the game. So I need to earn the money fight, and because I don't have that type of attention yet.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Have you ever thought? Because obviously you're in that affiliate marketing space, and a lot of affiliate marketers they sell courses.
Yeah,
Do you sell courses?
yeah,
Do you have your own course?
I do. Yeah.
So you're like on both sides. You sell courses and you have your own course.
You sell courses, and I could.
You have your own course as well.
No, I do. Yeah, okay. Technically, I sell courses. Yeah, that's true. I do have my course. Yeah, I just brought it out like a few months ago. Still didn't advertise it much, but yeah, that's a great way. Like a lot of influencers, they build their following first, and then they start monetizing it.
Yeah.
As a way to kind of nurture the machine, like as a cash flow to maintain the business, because otherwise you're just blasting money and nothing comes out of it. Like you end up broke. Like Mr. B spends everything in content creation because he makes it back. But I'm doing the reverse. So I build a product and I can spend money on it by advertising myself with ads and whatnot and in content. And I think down the line, actually, I'm pretty sure down the line it will just pay off. So fortunately, I have money to live and to survive, eat, travel, live a good life, support my family and friends. So I can afford doing this.
Wow.
I think
since you're into this money making space right now, 2023, what do you think the best ways are to make money for the young youth generation?
I think there's many ways, and it depends also on the level of effort and risk you want to go for.
If you had to advise a kid watching this, 18 to 20 or something, like what's the best way for them to make money right now? I feel like you probably would know.
Yeah, but I'm on.
Because there's a lot of people online like, oh, buy this, do this, you can make money. But I feel like you've actually made the money, so you know.
Yeah, I made the money, and that's why it's probably. I mean, I would say affiliate marketing, obviously, because I'm doing it. So it's like. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna recommend what I'm doing because it works for me.
By the way, what's the so when you do affiliate marketing, do you use these platforms? Because I actually looked into it. There's tons of platforms where they just give you tons of things to affiliate. Do you use any of these platforms?
What platform?
Like Amazon storefront, is that affiliate marketing?
Yeah, but they don't pay us.
Yeah, the payment is.
I
quite
can't
low.
remember the names. I think actually, let me see. Okay, I think I had it on my phone.
Meanwhile, yeah, there are affiliate programs like under websites, under e-commerces where they pay you like very little. Like they pay you like 10 to 20% of the revenue, which is generally not enough to, make it work. So if you want to start this business, you need to know the right companies to work with. And usually you start by working with companies that work as a middleman between brands that want to sell products and affiliates. And those companies are called affiliate networks.
Right.
And they give you to picture it, you log in, you have tons of products that are trendy right now. You have a commission for each product, and they give you video materials and landing pages, so websites ready to go. So all you have to do is to pick one of those, test it on Facebook ad, like spend some money on it, create your own ads, and try to make more money back than what you spend. In fact, the profit is that you get to keep is the difference between the commissions they pay you and your advertising expenses on Facebook or Google.
And what websites are you using for that right now?
I don't use any more affiliate networks, because at some point when you start scaling and you work directly with the brands, because you cut off the middleman. And also I work with exclusive agreements. So usually as an affiliate you compete with others. Because everyone is allowed to run the same product, and you can still make thousands of dollars a day. Like I go to a conference, it was also here in Dubai, it's called Affiliate World.
It was like the beginning of March, right?
Yes, exactly. So the average attendee makes $100,000 in revenue, and there's 5,000 of them. So that's why I grew up in that space. So like 5,000 people that attend the conference make $100,000 a month in revenue.
How much money is that?
And they could.
Your math is so bad.
5 million?
I think it's like 500 million or 50 million.
Oh no, in total.
What are we talking about? Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you put them all combined. Yeah, sure.
I don't know how much that is.
No, but
a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, like individually, obviously, I'm talking about. Yeah, so so it's a great space, and I think we had the drop shipping boom. Everyone doing courses on that. Everyone into drop shipping. Then we had the Amazon FBA. Then we had the social media agency, like build an agency around anything, like around literally anything. I think the next wave is affiliate, because it's something like it works so well, and it really challenges any other agencies, to be honest, because you make money only if you make money for the others. An agency doesn't have that, because they just charge something. They charge you up front just to get on the phone, or just as a retainer for whatever. Then they spend your money, and usually you charge a percentage on what you spend and the budget that it was given to you, so you don't have any risk. You just need to make more money with the budget that the company gives you. So the incentive is wrong, because you're incentivized by spending, not by generating more. As an affiliate, it's completely opposite. It's a game, because you invest your own money, and you don't even need much money to start. Like you can start with $200. And make some sales. But you need to make more money out of that. So companies, if I would be a brand that sells whatever, bracelets, whatnot, I would rather work with an affiliate that follows my policies and brand guidelines, whatever, rather than an agency. Because I know that between an agency owner and an affiliate, the affiliate is forced to cut down the costs in order to make more. And I'm only paying him if he performs.
Very true.
I make money, you make money.
What would you say the best platforms for advertisement, and which are the best platforms to monetize?
Like as an affiliate to
which platforms do you
Does TikTok work? Because everyone says TikTok. Like I think works. TikTok's great, but is it actually as good as what everyone says?
I don't use TikTok as much, because my age group, like my target audience, is above 35. So
and that's Facebook.
That's Facebook and YouTube. Like I'm a big into YouTube ads. Facebook,
How much? By the way, how much money do you spend on ads a month right now?
Usually between 1 and 2 million a month, sometimes more.
That's dollars.
Dollars, yeah. Like the minimum in the last few years was at least $1 million a month, at least. So I'm giving you the worst case. I'm not like the other marketers that give you like,
$5 million.
I spend $5 million each month. I was like, yeah, sure.
What's your have you ever lost money during a month, or is it always profit?
The last 3 years, no.
Just profit.
Yes, it's not the usual case. Like I got here. Like I've been I did it for a decade, but it's normal that you lose maybe money during some days. That's fine.
How much? By the way, how much percentage is your return like per year?
23%.
20-30%.
Yeah, something like that.
So like I don't know, because wouldn't it just make sense to get a shit ton of investment? Like
No, to scale more?
yeah.
No, because it's I wouldn't know what to do with it. I mean, if you lack cash flow and you want to scale hard at first, yeah. But where we got right now, we have like credit lines. We can get money paid up front because they know that we deliver. So we have a good relationship. But the good thing is that it's a it's a sustainable business. So you get money in and you spend it.
Yeah.
So it's.
But like right now, you don't need money. Like you couldn't do anything with the extra money.
For affiliate business, no. For other things, yes. I have many ideas.
What's those things that you're trying to?
I mean, a lot of people don't even put money in bonds. So I can, again, I will not share you anything on that. Or let's make more villas in Bali or in freaking Dubai. I actually tried to do it in Dubai, but it's so hard to get good permits to build like multiple units.
Oh, next to
Like
each
that
other.
I would fucking crush it with my designs here. Like there is a lack in the market for like smaller villas because a lot of the villas are very big. And a lot of people just want something smaller, like Bali style or Myconian, like Mykonos Greece style.
Something like a bit tropical.
Yeah, like they're also all in Arabic style. And a lot of Europeans or other people are coming here and they're looking for another design. And there's nothing going on like that. So that would be
Is that your next goal, like real estate development?
It's a passive thing for me. And it's, I mean, it doesn't take too much time because it's very slow.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about 2 calls per week. Because you need to wait, you need to negotiate. It's very slow. So I love it because I can do it and I can still work on my more exciting stuff that keeps me up every day, like making content, following what we're doing with affiliate, whatnot. But yeah, affiliate, I think real estate could be by mistake be one of the most scalable things I have in my hands right now.
By mistake.
For fun, yeah.
So if you weren't, do you think any of this was like luck? Like if you never got into this, do you think you got lucky or do you think it was?
So I was very harsh on myself when things started going crazy with affiliate in terms of revenue. And I was like, this is luck. Can't be. So I need to prove myself that I'm going to do it again and again and again. So it's not luck anymore. I think if it's a one hit, then you're a one hit wonder. Yeah. And that's it. Then sure. So if you don't see me anymore in a few years, luck. If I'm here, then I think I did it a few times already.
I mean, yeah, you started with fan pages.
Yes,
I did. Nothing to do with the
years.
videos.
Just every time it gets better and better and better. So yeah, that's why even with content, like I know it's a long play, so I don't fear rejection. I try to do other collaborations. They were like, oh no, not yet. You need to hit at least 100K subscribers. Like, fine, man. I will do probably the same. In fact, thanks for having me. So like I'm chilled.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're like, you know where to go, but you're not really like rushing anything. You're like, okay, I get it. This is how it works.
Yeah, like you it comes with experience. Like I used to be more stressed and worry about things. And maybe some people watching are gonna think like, oh yeah, because you made so much money and now you're more relaxed. To be honest, no. It's a fascinating story. Like I was investing so much money in my previous company that failed me. That was my biggest failure probably.
Yeah.
Invested 3 years of my life working on an e-commerce company and I ended up just losing money on it. I did gain a lot of experience.
Was that also affiliate marketing? Or
No, I was controlling all the process, like from production in China to fulfillment in Europe and marketing and handling a team of 18, 20 people.
And you just closed that down?
Yes. Because I started making money again with affiliate marketing, I was just like, no, I'm just going to do that. I don't want to stress myself 15 hours per day and work on something that doesn't pay me. Yeah. It was fun. I had responsibilities because I had people involved, but after some time I was like, yo, I just can't do it anymore. But I just started having this feeling of like trust in the universe that everything is going to work out. And I didn't have this affiliate marketing working yet. So I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And my bank account was going like down to zero, like fast. I was like,
you're just losing money every month.
Yeah, I was like, it's fine. I don't know why. I went to Thailand, 2019, did a Muay Thai camp, got way more clarity than before. Came back home and I was like, wow, I made so many useless decisions every day that are just costing me brain power and it's affecting the quality of my decisions. So I just started doing less, working less. So the 3-4 hours per week was an experiment that I did 3 years ago just to gain more clarity. Because it's very easy that we're like, we're worked up and And we have this tendency to think that we need to give up the peace of mind so that the universe is gonna give us what we want. Now, I need to work hard, I need to do this, I need to talk to that guy, because only by working hard I will make it. Sure, you need to put in effort, but remember to rest, remember to sleep, remember to treat your body right, because on the long term it's useful.
But what did you do with all that other time? Like, if you're working 3-4 hours a week, what do you do with like that?
Right now I'm working more because I'm doing multiple things. The affiliate stuff, yes, would cost me not much time at all. That's true. It can get to that level, and that's why I promote affiliate marketing a lot, because you can live an amazing lifestyle because you don't need to deal with any clients. Like, yeah, you work with a brand, but once your campaigns start rolling, you can sit back and watch.
Okay. But we should have said this from the beginning of the podcast, but right now, just to go back, exactly how did you do this? Because this sounds great right now. You know, like, I think, like, okay, I get it, but like, how? Like, let's go step by step. Affiliate. You find a product to sell. They agree on a commission. You make the video.
Yeah, that's
it.
Many times it's given to you.
Oh, they even give you the video.
But it doesn't work forever because
then they give it to like 10 other people and they all have the same video.
For example, or you just scale it so hard that, you know, when you're on YouTube and you see an ad and it's the same ad over and over and you're just counting down to skip the ad.
Yeah.
Because you're like, man, fuck this. I saw it like 20 times. That's when the ad stops working because people are overly exposed to it, and then you need to come up with something new. So the game is to develop new hooks, like new intros for the ads, make more ads so you keep the content up. So I think the products, I don't think the product can really die off. I think it's more like your creative, your ads dies off. So,
and who's in the video? Are you in the video?
No, never. Never.
You're like, I don't want to, it's not my face.
No, also because I wouldn't sell as much as, for example, for financial products, we work with like celebrities that, I don't know, made money and they're known for that. Or for health products, we work with doctors. If I wear white clothes, no one would buy that I'm a doctor. I mean, look at me. This Italian-looking guy.
Buy my vaccine.
Yeah, so what was the question again? What?
Yeah, like, so you just get someone to make the video and you post it, and that's pretty much, that's affiliate marketing.
Yeah, I mean, you need to... So affiliate marketing is... The game is you need to find the products that work. Before finding a product that work can take some time. So it takes time to find a winner, and that means you need to invest some money, not too much, depending also on which products you choose. I recommend starting with products that don't cost too much.
Yeah.
So don't sell something that costs $500, sell something that costs $20, $30.
Yeah, because it's easier to find people to buy.
Exactly. So you gain more experience at first. Let's say you spend $100 to $200 on a product, you make $100 back. Sure, you lost the money, like $100, but you can work on the ads.
Yeah.
And improve it and make it profitable. Some products would perform terribly. That's part of the game.
What's the worst affiliate product?
Oh, there are many, bro. Like, people sell junk. And in fact, what I keep saying is always, pick the right products that, help people out. Don't sell junk. Because there's a lot of junk out there. Don't sell that. Because that's also if you want to make money, you can't scale something up to that doesn't work. Eventually you're going to get bad comments, it's going to die off and whatnot. So it's stupid even to sell junk, but there's a lot of it. So you can sell anything, like, I don't know, anti-snoring products that you put a piece of plastic in your nose and it helps you supposedly to stop snoring, which tends to help, but I'm not sure if I would use
buy
one.
that.
Yeah, but people buy, but you can sell very good products. Like, affiliate can work with like digital platforms. You can sell financial products. You can get people into trading, like trading platforms. Like, who was crushing it? eToro. Oh my God, they were doing a lot of...
Oh yeah, during Corona.
Yes, exactly. They were everywhere.
Every ad was eToro. I have an eToro account.
Yeah, it was...
That's how I invested.
There you go.
Last year, my eToro like portfolio was like on like $150,000. Yeah. Right now, the same portfolio is on like 30. I lost $120,000 in a year.
Yeah.
I bought a stock called Beyond Meat.
Yeah.
Beyond
yeah.
Oh my goodness, great. Whoever is the CEO, listen, brother. You owe me some money right now.
Well, it's actually not a bad thing because I think a lot of vegan food is...
that's what I thought.
Jack shit. Yeah. It's like bad for your health. Like, oh yeah, I eat vegan. So yeah, it's better for my health. It's better for the world. Yes and no, my friend, because you're actually the emissions on to produce that fucking food are much higher than just
Yeah.
a farm would.
I'm not vegan. I don't eat vegan food. I just thought it's a good opportunity to make money.
Yeah,
I was like, listen, everyone in the world is saying vegan, 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 vegan. I don't eat vegan. I'm a meat type of guy.
but bro, actually, they're gonna. There was the World Economic Forum, I think a month ago in Davos in Switzerland.
Yeah.
They announced that they're gonna produce more like synthetic proteins. So right now we're on a path that is gonna make us even more weak. Like I would love Andrew to speak about these things, Andrew Tate, because like we know what he talks about. Because it's true, like it makes you weaker. Like the food we eat, it's reducing in quality drastically. Prices, they don't feel like they're going up, but they're just reducing the amount of food you buy for the same price. So that's the hidden inflation that is happening right now. The food is going down, so you need supplements. You don't get the same nutrients anymore, and that's dangerous. So company like Beyond, wasn't Beyond Me?
Beyond
Vegan?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's good for the world. It's hard to judge, but bro, I want to buy a farm, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
I heard that. I heard that in the future, I don't know how far in, but like farmland is going to be like having a gold mine.
bro, it's already like that. If you look at what the billionaires are doing, I was in Ventura, California, and my friend told me, you see that land? Those, I don't know how many thousands of acres.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos just bought it, and they're all buying. They're buying in. Bill Gates, all of them are just silently buying land because they're forecasting it.
Wow.
Food is something that is always going to be needed, like water, and they're buying because that's how you're going to make eggs. Did you see what happens to the egg prices lately? Like,
No.
Especially in the UK as well.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Egg prices are going up.
Bro,
And
it was
milk
like a
also.
shit coin. Like they
Eggs are just skyrocketing. What, really?
Because all of the chickens, I think if I'm correct, all of the chickens in the UK got bird flu. So
Oh, yeah.
there was a real scarcity with eggs. So
Oh
prices
my
went
gosh.
up. Also milk as well. But in the UK, I think that's also to do with inflation in the
Start
UK.
buying
It's like
eggs.
crazy at the minute.
Yeah.
Organic food is highly priced. Like when I'm in LA, I go to Everyone.
Oh my god.
I freaking love that shop.
Everyone says it's disgusting and it's all
Disgusting?
about yeah. Everyone says like
Guilty
I
then.
literally watched a video yesterday saying everyone in Erewhon is like sat there trying to convince themselves. They're all trying to convince each other that it's good.
Yeah, if you pay so much money, if you pay $15 for a coconut water,
It's
you should
so
believe it is good.
expensive.
It is expensive, but that's exactly my point. Organic food will be more expensive.
Yeah,
Treating
of course.
animals in the right way will be more expensive. You're gonna have to pay top dollar. Like if I go to the supermarket in Germany, there are 4 categories of quality of chicken. There's 1 to 4. 4 is the best. That's like bio, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Even to get the certificates for bio food, it's very hard and expensive to get.
You get certificates for this?
Yes, it's heavily regulated. Like halal here, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those. So like buying a farm to sell those products that has those certificates, top dollar right now in Germany. So that's what I was looking at. And organic food is just healthier. We know it. That's why everyone goes there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my watermelon from Japan and my $15 coconut water. And but I love that place because at least I know that what I'm getting is decent.
Yeah.
Sure, you can get the same products at, what's the other?
Trader Joe's? Oh no, Whole
Oh yeah, for example, but the company that was bought by Amazon. Come on. The
Whole Foods or what?
Whole
Foods?
Foods. Thank you. Yeah, Whole
Yeah.
Foods. You can get the same products that they sell at
Yeah.
everyone for like, I don't know.
By the way, because you were speaking about Andrew Tate, do you believe in this whole matrix system going on? Because you're saying about the food being like slowly not giving you the proteins you need. Do you believe like the world is just controlled and we're just all going downhill?
I think, if you were trying to control the world, then what's happening makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
It's hard not to see it. It's hard to unsee it once you see it. So like George Orwell 1984 seems to become some sort of reality. The only question I have that I have poor judgment is because I don't have enough understanding over like how the world is working. I tend to believe I do, but it's a mistake. maybe it's for a good intent. I know what's going on. I think it's all connected. So from COVID, lockdowns, training you to stay home, sit at home, bring the food, you don't have to move, work from home, just consume and make money. And, you know, a lot of people believe in depopulation. I will not mention the VAX topic that is gonna weaken us. We're not gonna be able to reproduce. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I think it's coming to like it makes you believe that could be true. That they are trying to maybe weaken us. I don't think the population might be an issue because if you check Japan right now, the population is reducing. So it's not like growing because we think like, oh, we're gonna be too many in this world. What we're gonna do? It's already happening that,
some countries are negative.
Yes, I think there was like a campaign in Denmark that would pay couples to go on holiday because on holiday, it was more likely to, mate and produce babies than staying at home in Denmark. So yeah, it was this huge campaign in Denmark. You can Google it. It actually happened because there are these issues. So I think being safe from these, control tactics, let's call them, is going to cost more money. So, for example, lockdown. People thought they couldn't cross the border. Bro, I was flying nonstop through the world, didn't care.
Yeah.
But because of the fear, people, if you install fear in people's mind, that's the easiest way to control people. So media and all of that, very persuasive. You watch the news and you think like, oh, I cannot even go to the next country, but you could. But flights were more expensive, perhaps. Or essentially traveling, if you want to live the lifestyle that we live, it's not so relatable. It's very expensive. So if you want to escape those environments, you need money. If you want to eat good food, you need money. And right now, all these crises happening are weakening us. Like they're making the average population weak, so they have less money to escape it.
Yeah.
So yes, I think there is some sort of control going on. Again, what's the intention behind it? Is it good or bad? I'm not sure, but I keep my eyes open. And I do what I think is right for me, my family, and now because I made enough to take care of my close people in my life, I want to enable others to do the same. Because I have a lot of friends that would like to travel, make money, escape, Europe in Europe, the energy is pretty dark. Like if you talk to people, the mindset is so negative. You come here, you're from the UK, so you know what I mean. You come here, it's so refreshing. Like people are like genuinely like happy and...
Because I think it has a lot to do. I mean, one, weather in some areas is to do with it. If you're in a place where it's dark and grey all the time, you're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel negative. Another thing is quality of life. I think we have a much better quality of life here. I mean, I'd say generally people have a higher income here. So they're able to, do all these nice things, live a better life.
But not only that, because 50% of Dubai is whether Filipino, Indian, or Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Those culture are heavily focused on like they're they're all more grateful. Like the religion, there's more respect than in any other culture. So here you're surrounded by different cultures. So you get here and everyone is grateful. Everyone has a smile on their face. So it's not even about money. It's the cultures that come here that I think they're just more grateful. Every time I go to Thailand, freaking love Thailand, everyone shows respect. Everyone's like, Kapunka, thank you very much. In Europe, none of that, or very little. None is might be wrong, but when I'm in Germany and I pay something at the supermarket, how you doing? Thank you very much. And they look at me like, what does this guy want? Why is he even smiling?
Why is he smiling at us?
Why is he talking
give me the money and leave.
Pretty much, which makes it super dry and depressive. So,
by the way, you're talking about religion. You are a Christian, I'm assuming?
No, I don't practice any religion. I consider myself to be, let's say, spiritual, whatever that means, but in the sense that I think there is a higher purpose, higher God on this earth, however we want to call it. And I think like being a Muslim is a good thing because it's one of the only religions that is surviving right now. And I think a lot of the issues, especially like in countries like Europe, continents like Europe or US, there is a disconnection between, there's people are not in touch with their soul anymore. And you can really feel it. They're all blinded by whatever is going on in the world, tired. They never get to rest. They never get to like pause for a second and like reflect and connect with your spirit. And I think that's a big problem, because a lot of the things going on right now, like the girls selling their punanis for $4.99 on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I mean, no judgment on that, but I think like some girls do it with the right intent. A lot of them just have no idea what's going on in the world. They just follow the dollar. They just follow the next digit on the screen or for followers. Same goes with men. Like people do terrible. Men do terrible things. So it's no gender role right now here on. The lack of connection with the spirit. So I think that's a big problem, and I take my morning to try to connect as much as I can.
I heard a quote before. It was like, before, like 10 years ago, girls would cry if their nudes got leaked. Now they're selling it for $4.99.
Yeah. Or that guy in the interview where he said, how can you be my queen, my princess, if your pussy goes for $4.99 a month? Netflix is £10, bro.
Netflix is like more expensive. But are you looking to get into religion a bit more? Because you're saying about Islam. Is that something you're looking into?
I never considered to, I was practicing a Japanese religion, actually, or a spiritual practice, I would say.
Okay.
Where basically you are the medium to transfer good energy to someone else. So the practice, if you're familiar with Reiki, it's something similar. This religion is called Micol.
I haven't heard of that, but I am familiar with Reiki.
Yeah, so for the ones who don't know, Reiki is like hands-on body type of healing and opening up chakras.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Whoa.
This feels weird. So, hands on body. Whoa.
So you have chakras in your body. I think there's 7 or 8, or is there? I think 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So there's like 1, 2. They go down your body basically, and there's different ones. Like here's your third eye, and it's supposed to be like open to like I don't know what exactly. But anyway, Reiki is basically maybe you'll explain it better. It's to do with energy.
I don't know much about Reiki.
But you said you're into like this whole energy thing. Here's the thing: I have a lot of people, and this always the crypto guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, guys. All my crypto friends. Yeah, everyone. Chris Crypto, Carl, all these guys, they go to Bali and it's like they walk barefoot, something about the energy from their feet, the spirit.
Even Liver King said this.
Liver King, same thing. There's something about all of these guys which is about, I think we're doing something wrong because these guys are like, they're very rich.
So the background of how science and medicine was built was based on Newtonian physics. So what that means is that we study, in medicine right now, if we have an issue with our knee, for example, doctors will just check the knee. They will just give you a pill for the pain. They will just do a very, they have a tunnel vision on the issues and nothing else. What we don't understand is that we live in a quantum field. So we are affected by everything that is happening in our environment, whether we see them or not.
Yeah.
So your part is called vibes.
Yeah.
What happens if we walk in a party and they're good vibes, but we arrived and we have before going to a party, we're tired. We wanted to stay home because, it's one of those nights where we just want to watch a movie and just sleep early.
Yeah.
But you end up at a party and there's good vibes. What happens? You get affected by it. Your energy goes from low to high because the people in the room are affecting you.
Yeah.
And that's how we call it good vibes. Those are positive vibrations that are flowing in the room and they affect you. Same thing happens in the opposite scenario. You're super hyped. You're ready to crush it. You want to go out. You want to party, whatever. You want to do something fun. You go meet your friends, and your friends are like, "Oh no, man, I want to stay home. I'm tired. Blah blah blah." Stay long enough in that room, you're just like them. You just like them. You become them. So the environment really affects you. And I think being conscious of the energies and how we interact is super important because they can whether improve you, make you better, make you grow, or the opposite. There can be toxic. Toxic vibes are a real thing. If you spend time with a toxic person long enough, you're gonna be affected by it. Even if you don't want it, because you're just affected by the environment.
What is that saying? It's like if you take a rotten apple and you put it in a basket with all the other apples, the other ones are going to become rotten.
Yeah.
What is this saying?
That's science. That's true.
By the way, are you in a relationship right now?
No. I had relationships, bro. Yeah.
25 years old.
Just double checking.
Yeah. You know, I had relationships. What I mean with, I think so. On that note, what a toxic relationship is, it could be that maybe I'm kind, but I think someone can become toxic with another person, but the person is not really toxic. It just takes the worst out of you. Yeah. That's something that could happen. No, I had a few romantic relationships, yeah.
And none of them seem to work.
They worked for a while, but I think right.
That's it. You know, no. The reason I ask this, a lot of times I feel like, let's say someone like you is very focused on work. Do you think that's a reason it doesn't work? It's like, you know, you're so focused, it's just you don't have time for it.
No, I don't think that's a reason for it, because I do have time. It's more like, is the other person gonna see it? But it's not like, okay, I had 4 romantic relationships. They all lasted a year and a half.
That's like your limit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like after a year and a half, yeah, something clicks. No, I don't know.
It's just like...
Yeah, but I think generally, like, because I dated girls in my age, it's very hard to deal with them. Like, how old are you, by the way? I think you're my age. No?
No, way younger.
Way younger? Yeah, okay then.
Yeah.
So wait, would you
18.
go for...
Holy smokes. That's cool. And you're here in Dubai?
Yeah.
Mashallah.
But it's crazy. You know, the thing is, it's like, that's what I was saying about the religion thing. Like, everyone in this world watching this, not watching this, like, we're all gonna die. You know, and I always keep telling people, like, just have fun, enjoy it, you know? Like, try to do what you like, but end of the day, we're just gonna die. And that's kind of scary to me. It's like, you know, we stress every day, we work every day. It's like, I always say this, even the richest people in the world, sometimes you look up to them and you want their life, but they're gonna die too.
Yeah.
So just at least enjoy it. Because there's a lot of people that make crazy money that I know which are depressed.
Yes. Money eats your soul. Can eat your soul if you let it. It's all about having clarity. So I try to dedicate each morning some time to philosophy. That is like kind of healing me.
Really?
Because sometimes I feel like, you know, because you do so many things. Like, you know, in our wicked world, we have to deal with a lot of different things. And we get many impulses all the time.
Yeah.
So, and that affects your clarity, like your judgment. And so it's very important to just curate the side of you. And I think philosophy is like a good medicine for that. Because
do you believe in aliens? Because, you know, I think nowadays, I've just been down this spiral. Because I always keep thinking, we're going to die. Why are we here? Is this just part of like a little game where we're going to like die and get logged out into our next game? You know, like, I really think about this stuff.
I believe, I mean, it's hard for me to believe that there is nothing out there. And actually, like, going back to the Matrix topic, who knows? Maybe we do live in a simulation, but it's so damn good that we don't know about it. And what happens next? Like, I think we could realize that once we could experience a new virtual reality that it feels just like this one, then maybe then we'll be like, oh, holy shit, maybe we're already living in one.
Yeah.
We don't know. So I tend to think that we live in many different universes. Like, everything is like connected, and we just can't comprehend what exactly is going on. And yeah, those questions keep us up at night. Like, I think we're the only species on Earth that can't sleep at night because we think about shit like this.
Yeah, and I think dying is like when we go to sleep. Because what happens when you sleep? Like, isn't it weird that we sleep and just wake up? It's just like, you know, that's like a thing that we do. It's like, why do we close our eyes and we black out for like 8 hours?
So we can get the new update.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
iOS 15.
What if we're updating when we're sleeping and we just don't know about it?
Well, that's what it is, no? Like, I mean, I guess your body's like repairing itself. Like,
Or what if every time we sleep, we're actually awake, and right now we're just sleeping?
maybe the player just comes out of our body.
Yeah.
That's actually weird, guys. I genuinely, I said this the other day, but like, I was like, once we die, maybe that's when we like get back to life.
We're gonna have to.
Very
find out.
possible.
Yeah.
I think.
But then, obviously, no, but it's haram. I'm not gonna say it because if you kill yourself, that's haram. So you're not supposed to do that either, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was like, are you getting out of it quicker if you just kill yourself?
Maybe
But
that's like cheating.
yeah, maybe that's like
cheat
cheating.
code.
You've broken a rule.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't encourage that. Yeah.
Anyways, what's next? All right, it's been a great podcast, but I want to end it off with saying, what's next for you?
I think you're gonna see my face more, because I love this podcast actually. It was my first podcast ever, by the way.
This is your first
Really?
podcast.
I never done any podcast before.
You've actually spoke way better than all of us. Like I've just been listening to you the whole time.
No, that's not true. You guys have been great guests. Like the energy, like.
You see, you said guests. You guys have been great guests. Thank you for having me.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. I'm the guest here. No, reading. Thank you. Like Mende put us in touch like a few days ago.
Yeah, this all literally happened within a few days.
Yeah.
So right now your focus is you want to be more online. You want to teach, help people, I guess.
Yeah, I have this passion of talking to people. I mean, as you can say, I like to talk a lot of shit.
I mean, honestly, you have like
shit.
a great way of talking, and I say this genuinely. Like,
Cheers.
I've had a lot of guests which are, like I'll say something now and you talk. I've had lots of guests that are just like, yeah, okay, So I love that you really have a lot of things on your mind, and that's like kind of like Tate when he came out, he talks.
Goes on with
and I think that's a very interesting thing. So I'm happy to have you. So thank you for coming on.
Thanks, man.
And last thing, what's some word of encouragement to the people watching? Because I feel like you have some great advice for them. You have great spirituality, everything. So what's your advice that you'd give to the younger generation watching this? Because I feel like Tate did that a lot. He's like one of those first movers in that space. Like, everyone says like Tate's the guy that made everyone stand up and do push-ups and, get out there. So what's your words of advice for people?
It's a lot of pressure in one sentence because there's so many different things. But
I mean, you can just say whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually goes into the topic that I wanna be talking more about, like as a new format. I wanna create content that moves people in a sense that sparks something up, so that challenges them. So give them tough love, so that something triggers them to actually act and do something. Because I think number one advice is watch content like this, but not too much, and get off your butt and start working, because that's the only way you're gonna make shit happen. And you can watch as many YouTube videos as you want from different creators about how to be motivated, this and that, but if you don't actually do the work, then what's the fucking point? So move your ass, let's make good shit happen, and let's enjoy life.
All right, guys, that's what Alex Micol. Thank you so much for coming on the pod. Check him out. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Check him out. All his platforms down below. You know where to find him, guys. This race is going places. I'm actually excited. I feel like I got, the first Take podcast.
You're the first now.
I'm the first Alex Micol podcast. Clip this, all right?
You heard it here.
5 years, 2 years, clip this. I did it. All right, amazing. Thank you, my bro. Appreciate it.
Thank
That was
you.
amazing.